because they known for fighting. What they do is beat your ass. They not scared of a punch, obviously, because their ears is fucking cauliflower and it's this big. Their ear ain't even there no more. They could barely hear. No, you don't fight no. It's a certain amount of niggas you don't fight. You don't fight no nigga talking to himself and answering himself back. Niggas start.
Wait, but hold up. But I answer and talk to myself back.
In public?
Sometimes.
You be like, damn, I gotta go up the street. Hell nah, you ain't even gotta go there, son. Why you going up the block?
These lost streets, this is the part where the hero become a villain. Nobody wanna die, but it's always on television. Nobody need to die for them to be making a killing.
It's your boy Kendall Stones, aka Kofi. Weedston, and of course I'm in a building with the sexiest ref in the world, the chocolate ref himself, Mr. Black, and we are the
Sped and Class. Short Butt Production. So, yo, shout out to everybody who always keep us entertained in the comment, who answer us, who shared all our clips.
Yeah.
Especially you want to talk about how that you gonna be gay for the night.
Yo, you know, I once again, in my inbox, oh, you niggas thinking I'm gay now. I'm like, no, you gotta understand the context of what I was explaining.
But no one gets it, right?
No one gets what I was saying. Some people did get what I was saying, but once again, you got people in your inbox that just think that social media is meant to be
taken seriously,
or they're really trying to come for me. I'm like, yo, dog,
it's not that serious. I got a call from my boy.
These are conversations that we just started.
I got my boy from DC. Yo, man, is he really gonna be gay for the night? All right, dogs.
No, you gotta understand the context of what we were trying to explain.
Shout out to my dude Michael Bostic. He said this, right, in the wrestling, in the JOBBERTEARS wrestling group on Facebook. He said there's a lot of conversations people are not ready for.
Yeah, and I understand. That was one that I think we stepped on.
Yeah, they're having real life conversation.
Wait, hold on a second.
Hey, yo, you gay for having that conversation?
No, it's not gay for... No, bro.
How you gay for having a conversation?
I don't even understand it.
It's always like, oh yeah, so like how you be sucking dick, nigga. Do you understand what I said? That
understand the context.
They don't understand the concept
of the conversation. If you would have watched the whole episode,
you know niggas don't.
If you would have watched the whole episode instead of just watching the clips, like, oh, let me go
watch the whole episode.
Let me go to the whole episode and see what they was actually talking about.
For the people who actually watch the whole episode, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody who show us love. Shout out to everybody who's listening to it right now through their earbuds at work. You know, essential workers, you already know. Fuck ISIS. Every day, all day. Fuck ICE. That the whole department of the government. Other than that, man, everything been good.
Fuck the street profits too.
You're loaded that one. But
how am I alone on this one?
No, let me get my shout out. Shout out to the Backstage Brawl. Most like my nigga Randy.
Backstage Brawl, Randy.
He said, Coffee reminds me of my older brother, the way he be explaining shit. Ironically, y'all the same age. Love seeing the good brothers back potted. For real. And having like the most real conversation with Black. My brother continue to do these. Continue doing these. Special ed's where it's at. He gave us this. Appreciate you.
Special ed, B. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Like,
we got one that understood the conversation.
Yeah, understand the conversation, but understand is just like for people who may not was there for the sped ed kids.
I would have liked gay men and training men to actually comment on the conversation.
Real talk.
I would have liked
real talk, and I think that is like the biggest thing that we don't do enough. It has conversations with the opposing side.
Yeah, because it's not... All right, I always say this, bro. You always hear me. We have to get uncomfortable to be comfortable sometimes.
Exactly.
And to get to know, like, say white people sat black people down and got to know us before slavery. Or whatever it may be.
So both sides of it. Even now when I have conversations, even now, okay, it was an event that I used to, because I used to work at the Apollo at one point, right? I used to be usher. So one of these events, what happened?
He tried to feed the cherry to you? He ain't try to feed the cherry to you.
No.
All right, cool.
So me being the usher, it was during the time I was suspended from my main job, right? So I went.
You were at the Apollo?
Yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah. So I was working at the Apollo. So me working there, whatever, there was an event for like gay people in the entertainment industry. So it was black entertainers, right? They're all gay, this, that, and third. So I'm ushering listening. You know, still my post, doing my job. You know how the military.
Yeah.
You stay your post, but you still be aware.
Yeah.
So I sat down. I listened. I'm looking like there's a cool conversation that you're having that y'all face as people of color. That y'all struggle also being gay for your sexual preference.
Yeah.
But it's not one white people in here to hear y'all complaints. It's a bunch of, it's literally y'all just saying everything that we already know, but no solutions. How can a white person know what they're doing if you're not telling them and inviting them?
But lots of times they don't want to hear it or even be invited.
That's why I feel like it's kind of a scam because people always say this, right? People always say this, and then of course we'll get to other things. You know us, you know, we're the special ed people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we was a special ed at one point.
A million times.
But it always makes me feel like there's more money. People always care about the health. People always complain about healthcare, right? Healthcare system is rigged, whatever, but it represents the problem. Because if you really think about it, right? Instead of you come with solutions, you charge people to bitch about the problem.
All right, let me healthcare. Healthcare is stupid.
100%, especially in America.
I'm sorry because as human beings, we don't realize. I hate that humans don't get it. Mm-hmm. You gonna die.
Yeah, but
your only thing medication and all that shit does, right? Is prolong your death.
But the thing is,
you're still gonna die.
But the thing is, I rather live comfortably as I'm gonna die. Like for example, right? Next, say how I'm eating a bunch of sugar gave me type 2 diabetes. Why would I keep eating the sugar knowing that I get type 2 diabetes? And then, God forbid, my leg get cut off and then I live my comfortably. All I gotta do is limit intake of sugar, drink more water and shit like that, exercise.
But if I want to live, but if you're one of those people who's like, I want to live life comfortably, fuck it. I'm going to eat what I want.
But you're not going to live life comfortably.
But regardless of the situation.
You're not going to live life comfortably.
Hold on, wait. Guess what?
What?
Regardless of the situation.
What?
If you live comfortable or not, guess what?
You're going to die?
That's it.
Yeah, but guess what? Why, okay. I hear what people, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But from my point of view, I like to live comfortably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, while you were here, let's make the best of it.
Yes, and what I mean by that is I already have quote unquote strikes against me. I'm a black man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm above 5'7". I'm kind of intimidating.
You are?
Oh my gosh. Now everybody's like 6'3". Nigga, get the fuck out of here, son. That's not so like I said before. I'm above 5'7".
Like
so
this big and shit.
Yo, I'm above 5'7". Oh, I can't like.
You got a beard and you black and you bald headed, nigga.
So
that's a disaster.
And I could be loud. So why am I at an extra? Like I've been close to 300 pounds. That was not comfortable living, son.
Okay.
Like you never understand. You be skinny all your life.
All right. I was about to ask you a question.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Skinny guy, big guy, right?
Okay.
I've always wanted to gain weight in my life, my whole life, and I've always been teased that I'm skinny.
Yes.
Now, it hurt. It always hurt me.
Why does it hurt you?
Because I was skinny, bro, and I can't gain no weight.
But here, okay.
All right, wait. And then you see these big people. I used to be always jealous of big people, and I'd be like, you motherfuckers, y'all big. Turn that shit into muscles. But then I see them losing weight, and I'd be like, fucker, how you gonna lose weight? It used to make me mad. It used to make me mad. But then I also, the health risk and all that. But for me, as a skinny guy, for 40 fucking years.
Nigga, you're not 44.
I'm 40, though.
Nigga, you're not 40. They say 40 fucking...
40 years.
You know, 44 years. Whatever. You want to age yourself? Go ahead. All
I'm saying is, as a skinny guy, we was kind of jealous of y'all.
Nigga, what does it mean? Okay.
Kind of.
Okay,
like,
hear me out, right? We're not talking for women right now.
We're talking
men.
Yeah, for the men.
Because with the whole women, I can definitely understand that, though, son. I like...
But women, I think their weight fluctuate ups and down.
No, what I mean by that is just like... Women, I can't really talk about that because I know they struggle.
Yeah.
For me, looking outside in, that's probably another time. Let's get to us right now. Men.
Like I said, as a skinny guy, I was always jealous.
But what is there to be jealous?
Because you guys are big. Like, if you see a big guy, right? Me stand next to a big guy.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like y'all more intimidating.
Yes. Okay.
I also feel like women were more attractive to like guys with like a little more heftiness.
Okay.
Or whatever it may be.
But
So
hear
I
me
just
out.
always felt that way.
But hear me out though.
And I've never had a problem with a big guy. I just never went to fight y'all niggas either.
But society accepts y'all more. You feel me?
I can't say that.
Let me tell you.
All right.
When you're a big person, nobody wants to sit next to you, dogs. Everybody tease you. Like, you could be there chilling there. Now, they say how they eating a hero, right? Mind you, ate nothing all day, son.
It's like another one.
Yo, son. Why can't I get hero from? Why can't I get a roll? Motherfucker, I'm hungry, son. Or they say how that you go to a barbecue, right? Mind you, ain't nothing for the whole day. So, yo, son.
But the roast you at the
roast
barbecue.
you, son. Yo, why you eat all that food, son?
Hold on.
Slow down.
But that's the same thing with the skinny guy.
Explain.
I get to the barbecue now. I done ate 4-5 times a day. I get to the barbecue. Yo, you want something to eat? Look like you ain't eat today. Yo, I know you hungry. How you know I'm hungry? Just because my weight look terrible, I'm actually healthy. And I'm not hungry. I ate 3 times already. But they be like, they always, I know you hungry, look like you ain't ate today.
But hear me out.
Ate today.
But hear me out.
Niggas like, yo, you look anorexic. You ever got that one?
Dogs.
Nigga told me they could see my heart beating.
Okay, but which roast lasts longer? A fat dude or a skinny dude get roasted?
Man, it's tough, man. I think it's skinny guy.
What?
Skinny guy, man. I always get roasted. Like, eventually the big guy, they gonna be like, nah, I won't fuck with him no more because he gonna beat my ass. The skinny guy, they gonna be like, well, this nigga ain't gonna do shit.
Okay, you always gonna get roasted no matter what you do. Think about it. Think about it, right?
I don't get roasted no more though.
But okay. But think about it. You take a picture online. This fat motherfucker. Yeah. This out of third. Right. They say how that you having fun in the picture. This fat motherfucker. They say like, dang, son.
Oh, niggas will point out like something mad. Yo, why is his arm that skinny? Yo, why his arm look like his leg?
Fuck that.
You be like, yo, my God.
How about this? Yo, man, why your shoes leaning like that? So I don't want to hear this shit. Now.
I mean, for skinny guys, it'd be like, damn, son, those pants is not your size.
You know how hard it is to shop for clothes?
Yes, it's terribly. As a man, question. I wear 34, 36 at the most. 34, 36, right?
For your waist?
My waist is 34.
Okay.
Length 36. Sometimes I could 36 it. Boom. When I go to shop to get jeans, it's usually 34, 34, 38, 34, 36, 32, 30, 32. And I'm like, who the fuck is short and fat? Who's skinny and fat? What the fuck is going on?
What about?
I can never find jeans my size. I have to literally like go to Levi's, the store.
I ain't gonna find. I can find jeans my size pretty easy.
Or I have to go like Old Navy.
What about shirts my size? You know how hard it is when I was big? I can find shirts my size.
Yeah, y'all don't get no color shirts. Y'all don't like for big guys. Like if you 2X and above,
you can't. Yeah.
Sometimes, cause I've seen 2XL big guys fresh.
Yeah.
But I think it take a lot. The bigger you are, does it take?
Yeah.
It takes a lot more to get fresh.
I think the biggest I was is 2X. Right now I'm a large. I'm a comfortable large, right?
Uh-huh.
It does take a little longer when you're bigger because you never have your size. So with that, you gotta know what stores to go to.
Okay.
When I was bigger, it was always Old Navy because Old Navy always have my size.
Always.
So when it comes to shopping as a big person, you have to know your stores.
See, for me as a tall guy, I feel like Old Navy and Gap have Old Navy, Gap, and I usually go to Levi's for my jeans because I feel like Levi's, like they just I don't care the price on them. They could be $70 jeans. I don't care.
You can wear those $70 50 times.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I tell people.
Like the jeans, they last. They're not gonna shrink on me.
They don't. Yeah.
They're gonna be still the same. Great quality.
Great quality.
So I'm not gonna get mad at certain things I buy. I don't like H&M. I like H&M shirts, and I do like the way they clothes look.
Yeah, me too.
Great clothing, but they don't fit on me at all. It's shirts and stuff fit, but the jeans don't fit. Jeans. Sweatpants don't fit.
I never buy sweatpants and jeans because I feel like it's for like people like my size and who are super skinny.
I don't like sweatpants.
Really?
I feel like sweatpants don't fit. Like, you ever see a tall guy with sweatpants on?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, they're not really fitting him.
What do you mean?
They're still, like, watered.
What the fuck that means? Watered.
Hot watered.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? They still, like, above ankle, bro.
So this is why y'all wear long socks.
Yeah, I see a lot of people tucking their sweatpants into the socks now.
Yeah, but
Did y'all, all right, high school, I mean to digress. Did y'all wear the dancing socks? You know the big dancing socks?
no, we didn't.
All right, so it was this, like, era in my high school.
I remember for the
Like,
pictures, yeah.
And you had these socks, like, you know the dancing girl, the
Yeah.
socks that the dancing ladies
Yeah,
wore.
yeah.
And it was big and crunchy.
Yeah.
That was a style. Down
We didn't
south.
wear that.
Like, so you would take your sneakers and you would get these crunchy socks. You would just make sure you, like, it would, I don't know what it was, but it was so fire. Shout out to anybody from North Carolina that's watching this. Let me know what era we was wearing those socks,
For
man.
me, I went to Queens. We had a lot of dressing. We came in the era of the bling bling era. Everybody wearing overpriced sneakers and shit like that.
Okay.
Overpriced shit and stuff like that.
Dopest shit you ever wore to school.
Nigga, I was broke.
I mean, I'm just saying, you had that one outfit you could remember. Everybody had a one outfit at school. They was like, we're killing this shit today.
You know I don't remember?
Nah. I had so many.
Bro,
I used to be like,
Bro, like I used to take my brother's clothes.
my little brother used to take my clothes, but I used to make sure when he took my clothes,
Yeah.
he wore them right.
No, my brother never told me how to really dress like that. He just gave me fashion tips. He's the one who told me that never buy clothes that's hot right now. Buy clothes that last forever. Like jeans, polos, t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, sweatshirts.
See, I learned how to dress because, like I said, I came from New York to North Carolina. And imagine coming to North Carolina with your New York swag, but your grandmother's not buying that New York swag anymore.
Okay.
So she would buy, like, expensive stuff from the flea market.
Like what you expect stuff for the flea market?
Like, you know, yard sales?
Yeah.
Like, so she would buy, like, a Tommy Hilfiger shirt that was 25 cents from a yard sale. That was fire. I mean, I had this, true story. She bought a fucking Tommy Hilfiger shirt from me and a pair of Chris Webbers from a yard sale.
Really?
Brand new. This is when I might have been ninth grade year. My ninth grade year, I just came to New York, from New York to North Carolina, wherever it may be. But I had these sneakers and I had that shirt. Now the shirt was all green, but on the back was like, you know, the Tommy Hilfiger signal logo, but it was like yellow, green, all the different colors. And then the sneakers was all green. I was like, oh, I'm got to kill this shit.
The sneakers went with the Tommy Hilfiger?
Went with the shirt. Like, and she bought all of it for fucking less than $1. So me growing up, like my grandmother always going to yard sales and flea markets, I learned how to like put this together, put that together to make it look more expensive.
You know how I end up learning how to dress? Is you gonna laugh at me. All right.
You gonna laugh at mine.
All right. I learned how to dress. All right. I don't know how to dress outside of school. I mean, outside of church. Because you know when you're heavy in church, you know.
That's all you wear.
Yo, I don't care what anyone says. Dudes, people who go to church heavy cannot dress outside of church.
Nah, at all.
I don't care what anyone says.
I know. You might be right. I know maybe 2 dudes.
Don't get me wrong.
I know a couple guys, maybe.
Don't get me wrong. Do not get
but
me wrong.
But they not like
the few people that I know who know how to get dressed outside of
but
church.
But they don't get crazy.
But the few people I know, right, that have it in mind, though, right, though, son, the few people who knew how to dress, they have people who didn't go to church to, like, influence. Not saying we go to church, but, like, they have people who know how to dress.
Yeah, okay. It was around people.
Yeah. To me is this. The person who know how to dress, in my eyes, is they don't need name brand to make their outfit.
Facts.
You feel me? Meaning that they could take a regular shoes from Walmart, $20 shoes, and rock that shit.
Yep.
To me, that's not how to dress. I don't say you know how to dress if everything I have a logo on it.
Yeah, because logos doesn't matter. That's just, everything I have is somebody else's shit, or I saw it somewhere.
Because everybody I know who left the church, they swag just went. up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I didn't know how to dress like that. You feel me? The few people who were around me never. There was like skinny dudes. They never really helped me how to dress and stuff like that. Last episode took some of my homegirls, me asking questions, putting outfits together, son.
Okay.
You feel me? So I guess I learned how to dress when I met my girlfriend 3 years ago. Like she put like the how should I explain video game form?
Battery in your back.
Yes, but you know when you finally like you've been playing a video game, you finally got that one weapon you looking like.
She gave you that attribute. She gave you a power up.
Yes.
Power boost.
You like, oh, it's a wrap.
It's over, nigga. I can beat the game now.
Like, it's a wrap. Oh, this is the skill set I'm gonna set. Let's say how that like how you got this sword, like this is the sword. I never know how to this sword.
Yeah.
This sword is fast. No matter what. She gave me the blueprint by saying that, look at color schemes. I said, oh. So a lot of people I know who's in church heavy, outside of church, they don't know how to dress. Until they start leaving the church.
I think for me, growing up, I just wanted to dress like every rapper.
That was, me too.
Yo, I ain't no lie.
Me too.
If Cameron wore it,
I wore it.
I promise you, I had it in school. I wore it in school before anybody wore it.
Because Cameron, a lot of hood news wear pink.
Like for me, growing up in high school, I was a mixture of Cameron, Dave Chappelle, and like.
But Dave Chappelle can't dress.
No, but I was that funny dude. I was the comical Dave Chappelle, gonna make everybody laugh guy. But I was also this fresh. I was always fresh, cause I got a job in high school. I forgot everything else. Got a job in high school. Nigga, I had like over 300, 400 jerseys. This is real story. Ask anybody from my high school.
Were they real?
28th Street.
I was wondering how real they were.
They're real enough. They real as you. Yo, man, we know 28th Street. We from New York. Everybody know 28th Street. It's not Canal. It's 28th Street. Canal.
Yes.
Canal is different from 28th.
Yeah. 28th?
28th.
You try to get some wholesale shit though, son?
28th.
28th, yeah.
Canal is different.
Canal is the finished product.
Yeah.
28th is...
But you're going to spend more on Canal than 28th. 28th, you're going to... I used to go, no lie, me and my grandmother, we would come up here leave on a Friday. I would save my paycheck up. We'd leave on a Friday, ask my sister.
Take the bus?
Take a bus up here. We come, go to 28th Street. Spend a whole day on 28th Street. End of the night, we'd walk back to the bus, come back to New York. I would pay
North Carolina.
Back to North Carolina. I would pay. Say I had $200. I'd use that whole $200 to get. I would get maybe like 12, 13 jerseys.
So basically,
and it was all throwbacks.
So how long was the trip back?
10 hours trip. Like,
so basically, you spend your whole weekend up here, basically.
Yeah, I spent my weekend up here, then we go right back.
On Sunday, what Sunday you used to get home around what time?
We probably get home. We would take Greyhound, so we probably get home early in the morning.
I hate Greyhound.
Greyhound is terrible.
The quality's so bad.
You know what's crazy is? I haven't taken Greyhound since a kid. But Greyhound's actually better than the fucking little cheap China buses.
They don't have China buses no more.
What? There's no China buses no more?
They got rid of them.
No, they're still here.
There's like...
No, you
like
just gotta find a location, bro. Yeah. They're still here, bro.
No. They're not recalled. It's like the mega bus is not there no more. A lot of buses is folding into a lot of smaller, like a lot of small companies get bought out. Now it's the Flex bus. Yeah, the Flex bus is the new China bus. But the Flex bus, they have better buses though. Yeah. But the buses, when he has to buy the buses, you can't charge your phone on there. Very rare you find a bus that have a charger. Yeah.
So that's why I didn't mind taking the China buses because I knew they was charging me $50. I was getting back and forth, and I knew they probably had mad illegal shit on there. So if I got stopped, they got stopped. That's how I always looked at China bus.
Well, to this day, the Chinese people still do the transportation.
Yeah, but you can't tell me. You can't tell me they. I don't mean to digress, but you can't tell me they ain't transporting that. And I don't mean no hating on Chinese people, nobody. But you own a China bus. You can't tell me you're not transporting something.
From like how to New
because
York to Florida,
if I own the bus, if I own the bus station or bus system or whatever it may be, as a black man, I know for a fact.
People gonna do it.
Unless you a good guy. Even if you're a good guy. It doesn't matter. Even a good guy will break down and be like, you know what? All right, I got you. For money, nigga, it's money. This America.
That's
Money
sad,
talk,
man.
bullshit walk. We know that.
Yeah. But nah, I see them putting stuff on the bus.
Yeah, always.
I don't know if it's. I don't know where it's going to.
Shit, you
I
know,
I'm a business.
well, everybody know where opium come from,
So, yeah.
and it don't come from America.
That's how that's why we had in a attack in Iraq. It was opium. You didn't know that?
Opium ain't come from Iraq, bro.
No. They have opium plant out there. The opium plant out there.
But that shit don't come. You know where opium came from?
Mexico?
Nigga, opium been in America since the 60s, bro. Vietnam War, God. America been transporting opium from Vietnam forever, nigga. Forever.
Sad. But go ahead, though.
You can't tell me they haven't because, nigga, if Frank Lucas could motherfucking do it, if Frank Lucas could transport heroin by himself, imagine what the government's doing. Just saying.
So,
conspiracy theory here.
Oh, speaking of that, and after how we could get to the make, we digress this episode.
Yo, it's cool.
Do you think those women went to space?
Who?
Gail Kim, Katy Perry. You didn't hear about that?
Fuck no, they ain't go.
I don't think they went either.
Gail Kim, Katy Perry.
Katy Perry and these other scientists, yeah. I don't think they went.
Nah, God. I once again, I'm gonna stand on my word about the moon and all that shit. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Right now, technology different. Back in the day, I don't believe it. But if they did it right now,
I don't believe it.
FaceTime me, nigga. Gail King or whoever went, right?
I don't believe it.
You gotta show me a 24-hour broadcast.
And
you get what I'm saying?
You know why I don't believe it?
Wait, not even that. It's enough technology, satellites and all that for you to show us a 24-hour broadcast or 36, whatever, 48-hour broadcast of them getting to the moon, of them landing on the moon.
I mean, they didn't go to the moon. They went to space for a little bit and came back down.
Show us the broadcast.
And one thing that I don't
show us the broadcast, bro.
And I kind of make you feel like I'm looking like this. Okay, whenever I see people going to space, right, I never see satellites.
There's tons of satellites in space, right?
Because they always say the satellites.
The satellites is what beam down
yeah.
and send the
signal. But I never seen satellites.
Anytime.
I never seen no satellites up there.
Now, don't you think a satellite will have a camera on it? Yeah. Let's talk about it. Don't you think? All right, boom. We put these satellites up in space, right? Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't they have cameras on it to catch what's going on in fucking space?
That's why I feel a lot of it's bullshit. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you can't switch camera zooms and I don't know, bro. I can't believe.
And my thing is this way. It's just like, you don't think by now you have, like you said, like you don't think by now they're going to have a camera up there to say, oh, because, you know, America love angles. Now, one time, oh, yeah, we lost some camera, get you different angles of the spaceship. You know, oh, let's get this angle of the spaceship coming out the orbit.
Not even that. How many times motherfuckers have caught a shooting star? Or they talk about, scientists talk about, it's a shooting star, so it's a rocket or something coming towards Earth. Nigga, if you could catch that shit, why you can't catch that shit?
Why didn't catch a shooting star entering the atmosphere or nothing like that?
Just saying, bro.
Why never hear a satellite coming down?
Nothing. Show me, bro. I can't. Once again, I don't mean to get a conspiracy, but did you hear that conspiracy that you ever seen The Truman Show?
Duh.
How he lived in a dome?
Yeah.
They say that, technically the Earth is in a dome.
Yeah, I heard that.
Or something like that. The Earth is in a dome and you can't leave out of that. And I'm not saying I don't believe it, but I'm saying there isn't any proof to tell me there's not a dome.
Well, here's the thing. This goes back to what I said last episode. Mm-hmm. If we really went to the moon, if we're really traveling to all the places we quote unquote traveling, why haven't people try to capitalize trips to the moon yet? There's always little things where you don't think that America's got to really try to get more money. You don't think that you could try these millionaires all these money just going to space?
Bro, before I go, we're gonna go on to the next conversation, right? But what the last thing I'm gonna say is, I would like people to go listen to Jill Scott Heron. is a poem called Whitey on the Moon.
From that, he's a dude.
Jill Scott Heron's one of the greatest poets ever.
He's the one who made the one where he said that the revolution won't be televised.
Yes.
You know that I never like. I thought that. Speaking of what he said, right? What he said. I remember that. I heard that poem. When people said the revolution won't be televised, right?
That was Jill Scott Heron.
You know why he said that, right?
Yes.
Why?
Because, like I said, he was more of a poet, and he knew that was going to happen. It wasn't going to be on television.
You know what that means, right?
Tell me.
It means the revolution won't be televised because the revolution starts with you first.
Yeah, okay.
So when you start having revolution, no one sees it. It starts with you.
That is true. The revolution won't be televised.
So like when he says that, people mix his shoes talking about when we revolution, it won't be on television, it won't be TikTok, this, that, and third.
Nah,
no, you need to pay attention.
Personally.
Yeah, it starts with you.
Personally.
And honestly, it's true though, because now you may think I'm crazy. Ever since I watched Black Mirror, there was an episode.
It's my shit.
Yeah, this episode.
Talk about it.
Where...
Hold on. Let me hit. We got the yeah, let's talk about it.
So, this episode, but Dana Kalula, the dark skinned dude from Get Out, the main character.
Okay, and this is the one where he's trapped in a thing, and they need likes or something to get out.
Yes, he's on a bike,
and he has to do certain thing. I seen that
on the bike. Like he kept on riding on the bike, and after the money keep on going up and up and up.
Yeah. He's trapped in a room.
Yeah, and
he has to buy things to get out of the room and entertain people or something like that. Okay, I'm not sure about the whole. I can't remember the whole.
Right.
Okay.
Reason why I always think about the episode, it reminds you how I feel about social media now. It feels like, yo, why do they want us to? Why? Like I feel like it's soul draining sometimes.
It is.
You understand how people just want to say people. I got to make your money, but it makes you feel like
try too hard.
Yeah, people kind of making it their whole life. Let me be very clear. Do what you do because we do the same thing. But I kind of feel like a lot of people come up very inauthentic. You know what I'm saying? They say all the social media cues, like for example, comments don't come for me, or like they'll say something like how that it's your boy. I'm looking like,
you know what it is?
Dang.
It's a lot of practice and recognition from other people, right?
Yeah.
So imagine you see, like, say I've been doing this. I've been podcasting for, I'm gonna say roughly 5-6 years, right? Since we started a little before
7 years.
7.
I've been doing for
so
7
we
years,
started right after you guys.
Yeah.
Around fucking.
I don't remember.
What was it? The COVID. We started around COVID. So when you start and you're doing something authentic, and we didn't have it's your boy. We didn't know what to do. We didn't look up. Some people have the ability now. You have the ability now to look at 1,000 podcasts. You have the ability now to do the science and look up things and show what you should do and what you shouldn't do now. So that's what most people trying to follow the science behind this shit. You'll say, I gotta have a great audience. I gotta have a catchy catchphrase. I gotta make sure I talk about something witty, but not too controversial. You know what I mean?
And even in person, when I have conversations with a lot of these people, I'm looking like, yo,
cornballs.
I would say cornballs, but I'm looking like, yo, bro, how should I explain this? I kind of feel like
not about that life.
No, man. Listen.
Oh, okay.
What I mean by that, is just like, I'm done putting on the show, and the only show I'm putting on is a show for my show. I don't care how you feel about me.
Facts.
Because how I walk around is if I'm the main character of my world. So I don't worry about how you feel about me. And I think that a lot of times, I'm like, people say, yo, you saw the TikTok looking like, no, I don't want to see this no more. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to hear us complaining about black men are not well educated and stuff like that. I don't want to hear about 50-50. I don't want to hear about none of that. You know what I usually watch? Cartoons.
Yeah.
And like TV shows. Why watch TV shows for? Because, bro, y'all have to make everything like real life.
See, me, I watch anime all day. And
It's a real escape too.
you know what? Not even that. Anime teaches you something. People didn't realize there's a fucking main plot, a main subject behind this old anime. Whether it be my friends, I'm gonna hold my friends down to the death, or I'm gonna stay loyal, or I'm gonna make myself feel good about myself and be strong, make myself stronger by working out or whatever it may be. And anime is about self strength. And that's how I feel about every anime, bro. Any anime you watch is about self-strength. Don't matter if that motherfucker got 1,000 friends. It's about him getting better at what he does and enhancing his craft so his friends will survive. So his friends, you know what I'm saying? I don't think as humans we don't have the ability to think about others sometimes because the world is so fucked up. You have to be selfish.
But I don't think that we don't have the ability to. We do have the ability.
You do, but the world is so fucked up. You have to be selfish.
Okay.
You have to be. No. You have to be selfish. Let's talk about it because if I'm not selfish, what I'm gonna have for myself?
Okay. I think you have to be. I agree with you, but to a certain extent, you have to know when to be selfish.
Yeah,
and I think
definitely.
a lot of times nobody really teaches us how to have boundaries for our feelings. And a lot of times we end up attracting people that who need good people. But they've been around so much fucked up people, they treat like how that they end up treating you bad. Like I was comparing how New York is, right? Yeah. New York, New York is so dirty, this, that, third. But I'm looking like, yeah, in the same note that you said that, I just saw you litter when you bought this candy.
Yep.
I just saw you do this when you bought your candy.
Facts.
You feel me? Oh, but you spilled grava to the ground. Yeah, but that's, if I put it in the dirt, it helps the dirt because go back to it. You feel me? But you over here spit on it. I mean, one time, this dude, he looks like he's from the rough part of society.
Nigga said the rough part.
Next, he's on the train talking to a young dude. He's like, yeah, spit on the floor. I looked at him, I'm just like...
That shit happened to me the other day and I actually said something.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
Because I got to think about spit.
Yeah, why you spit on the train for?
Like, for me, I have a thing about, I don't like to look at spit. I don't like to look at it.
Right.
So... If somebody nigga spit on the train the other day, I was like, damn, yo, you couldn't go out the fucking doors? I actually said something. I was like, damn, my nigga, I heard the nigga like, they trying to honk it up.
What you saying?
He just looked at me. But the next time he did it, he fucking went out them doors. Because if he wouldn't have, I would have fucking, I swear to God, I would have spazzed the second times, bro. All right, let me get into this icebreaker question. We're going to
talk forever. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
It's not icebreaker questions no more.
All right, but this is top 5. Who are your top 5 crash outs? And what I mean crash outs is people that's gonna wild out no matter what, whether it's a cartoon character, TV, movie.
I give one, you give one.
Whoever.
You go first.
My number 1 crash out.
Okay.
Tasmanian Devil.
You used to watch the show?
Nah, but I know for a fact
You never watched the show?
The Tasmanian Devil?
Yeah.
I mean, as a kid, yeah.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's a crash out.
Yeah.
Crash out. Anytime. Didn't matter.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Tasmanian Devil.
I say for me, Megatron.
Megatron's definitely a crash
He's
out.
always on site, B. Each version of him. My nigga said, yo, Optimus, you can't fuck with me. Turn to a gun.
Yeah.
On site.
Turn to a gun on
Yo,
site.
he's a gun. So you already know it's on site, B.
He's a crash out.
And this nigga had a gun on top of his gun, son.
Yeah.
His gun.
That's my nigga Starstream.
Used to hold him, son.
Yeah. My nigga Starstream. I think it's Starscream, something like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
That's
first
not
of all,
crash
Megatron's
out?
a big crash out because, Optimus was just trying to save the planet. That was it.
For everybody, but he didn't do it his way, so he crashed out.
Yeah,
Yo, how
crashed out.
every time you see him, man, I can't stand you, Optimus. I get so mad. You turn yourself to a big ass gun.
Yo, this nigga's a crash out.
And
bro.
sometimes he used to shoot somebody himself in midair. Pew, pew, pew.
It didn't matter. He didn't care.
He didn't care.
Nigga destroyed the whole planet trying to get the Optimus, nigga.
Crash out.
All right.
Go ahead.
You ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventures?
Yes.
Dio.
Yes.
Crash out, nigga.
Crash out.
Nigga, the whole shit is about Dio. If you really think about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the whole series, every 5, 6, 7 series, right? It's because of Dio.
Yeah.
Because he crashed out because JoJo wasn't the real son, and he was jealous.
Facts.
JoJo didn't do shit.
He was like, yo, I'm just
JoJo was really like,
Yo,
my
I'm just
nigga, what
JoJo.
you need? You need some. I'm about to go make a sandwich. You want one?
I'm just JoJo.
This
Come
nigga
on,
was
man.
like, yo, fuck that sandwich you about to make, nigga. Yeah, I'm hungry, but fuck it. Nigga, Dio didn't care. He started a whole fucking shit just to get at the JoJo. Mm-hmm. At the Joestars. I'm just saying, he's a crash out.
Okay, I agree. I had to crash out in my head. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Definitely a crash. I can't consider him a crash. Nah,
Yes.
Stone Cold's a crash out.
Yes. Yo.
Stone Cold's a crash out, bro.
Son, this dude, like, you have a casual conversation. Yo, after a hard
What?
first match, you drinking a beer with him. He stuns you, son.
Stuns you.
Crash
Not
out.
even that. He comes to the ring. Crashes out. He just comes to the ring. He just comes to the ring.
Talking
His
shit.
music.
Talking
No,
shit.
no. His entrance music. Crash out music, nigga. That's crash out music.
Yeah.
Nigga, you hear the glass break? That's crash out.
Crash out.
You know a crash out is coming. He came and he stunned
Everybody.
every fucking body.
But it was so fake when we just take turns.
Yeah.
Me next.
Yeah, me next. Who's next? Stunning everybody.
Stun everybody.
Crash out.
That's a crash out. What about you?
Every female who's ever been on the Bad Girls Club. I don't care. Every
wait.
single bad girl.
Do they have generational ones that have been on Zeus Network?
Yeah, well, only Natalie.
Who's Natalie?
Natalie, she kind of like, all right, so when the Bad Girls first started, it was a white girl thing.
It was.
A lot of people don't realize
It was
a white girl thing.
It was. Yeah.
Natalie was there. Boom. Natalie used to get her ass whooped all the time by the white girls. People don't realize this shit. White girls used to beat the shit out of Natalie all the time. Eventually, long story short, Natalie get her weight up, I guess, and they take the Bad Girls Club off of
MTV.
off
VH1,
television.
Yeah. I remember,
whatever
yeah.
it was on Oxygen or
Yeah,
whatever.
I remember.
And I guess she was smart enough to be like, well, I'm the only original bad girl that's still doing this shit. So she took it to fucking Zeus, I guess, and got some bread. That's definitely smart of her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say they all crash outs. The bitches crash outs for nothing. I seen a bitch was like, oh, I don't like the way you eat potato chips. And she's like, bitch, what you mean? I'm eating my chips. And she's like, bitch, what? I don't.
But the Bad
And they
Girls
start
Club,
fighting.
the real Bad Girls Club, they used to actually feed them real food. So like how they had enough strength to fight bitches on there. So.
I mean, they eat now.
Noodles.
No, they go to restaurants and all that, bro.
Now they do.
They always went to restaurants, bro. They always
Because
go out.
because a lot of people say Juice Network, they don't be feeding them. People on the Zeus said they don't be feeding them.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I heard Zeus is also. Let's talk about this real quick. Did you hear about the whole how Zeus stole everything from the YouTube podcasters?
Yes, let me tell you what happened. There was 3 dudes.
Yeah, I
2
already know about the
three dudes,
the three
but like,
dudes.
I'm not
Prince.
surprised, honestly, is because what I talked about. I talked to a couple of my coworker homegirls at work, right? We was talking about it. I say a lot of times when 3 original people have a deal and they're like legit friends, there's no issue when it comes to money.
And it wasn't no. You
Yeah.
see, it wasn't no problem with those 3.
It was those 3. You understand? And here comes the 4th person realizing that, hey, y'all didn't do this, that, they take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And they profit off of it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and this is why that not to make about race or whatever. I'm gonna be real honest with you. That's why I'm looking at a lot of people, especially black men, black people in general. I can talk about another race. I don't know about us. It's just like y'all know better than the white people. Because you know why? Because y'all know what to say to infiltrate us, smile in our faces.
And you're just gonna do it just as dirty.
Just as dirty. But the difference is, though, son, you will sit in my fucking crib and eat my mom's cooking, motherfucker.
Tell me how delicious it is, and then go outside and throw it away.
And you do the same exact thing just to give it up to the white man?
Yep.
Anyways.
Who you got? Next crash out. You got one more.
Got one more?
You got 2 more because you ain't do your last.
Oh, yeah. I have to say another crash out is you should watch Shameless.
Yeah.
Frank.
The father.
Yes.
Yeah, that nigga just, I don't even think he'll cry. I just think he fucking wild.
He's not even,
I just think he's like, he just crash out. Let's crash out. Nah. Yeah, he takes it above and beyond.
Yeah. So what's next? What you got?
It's his show. I don't know the name of the show, but I just know it's his father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see a clip, it's his father. And he's bald-headed, he's like maybe European or whatever. But if, say, he's at the bar and someone comes up and it's like, he's about to order a drink and someone came in front of him and was like, the dude ordered a drink. And he's like, yeah, you didn't see me here? And the father was like, and the other dude was like, whatever, nigga. And the father was like, oh. Nigga goes outside, trashes the nigga car, type shit, lights the nigga car on fire. Next episode, right?
What show is this?
I don't know the name of this show, bro. I swear to God, it's this bald-headed dude, European. I just know he's like European or something. But the nigga crashes out. For like the whole thing is about him crashing out. Every time. In every episode, if you do something to this man, he gon' crash out. I don't know that. I wish I knew the name of this show. He was at a restaurant. Nigga said some foul to his daughter. Word? Nigga found the nigga afterwards. Nigga, it's another episode. Nigga went up to the school, beat the principal up. Like the nigga really be crashing out. I don't know the name of this show.
What?
If anybody know what the name is, it's a European guy, and he got like a beard, he bald headed, and he just be crashing out, bro. Like this nigga really be like, say you walk by him, you bumped him, and you ain't say sorry, and he was like, hey mate, you not gonna say sorry, and then you look at him, he be like, whatever. He gonna find you by the end of the episode. By the end of the episode, he gonna find you and crash out some type of way.
Yeah, watch this.
This nigga's like, he's wild, bro.
All right.
I'm gonna show you the TikToks afterwards. I'm gonna show you, but
Let me go next. My final crash out has to be. I can't think of it. Anybody, right? You should watch Speed Racer.
yeah, Racer X.
Speed Racer.
Yeah, you got Racer X. You got the monkey.
No. Speed Racer was a crash out. No matter what. Hey, Speed, can you just lose this race so this person can get a prize money for his sister?
I'm
Mind
not.
you,
I'm
he's
not
rich.
doing it.
He's rich.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
He did not give a fuck.
Cause he gave a fuck more about winning.
No matter what, even a
Not
person.
even that. He cared more about who Racer X was than winning. Let's talk about that. He was a crash out.
Yes.
Speed Racer was definitely a crash out. All right, you ready for this crash out? This one is a real crash out. This person crashes out all the time. Black mothers.
Yo, I'm not having this conversation. You
Black
put me in this.
mothers are crash outs.
No. Why you think black mothers are crash outs? Explain to me.
Bro, you ever came home by accident late?
Nigga,
By accident.
how do you come home
hold
late
up.
by accident?
Boom, I was doing the right thing. I made one stop. I want to go to the store, give me some snacks or whatever, and I came home late. Oh, where you been? Who you been? Crash out. Oh, you ever got a whipping for no reason? You ever got an ass whipping for nothing, and then they come back and apologize to you?
Don't even
Crash out.
apologize.
Don't even apologize. They ask you if you want something to eat. You okay? Black moms are crap. You ever had a problem at your school or with another parent, and your mama pull up and be like, and she know you did it wrong. She know you was wrong. She know you did that shit was dangerous, but she don't give a fuck because that's her kid. Crash out.
Yeah,
Black mothers are crash outs.
No, I agree. Yo,
ASAP.
Black mothers are crash.
All black mothers are crash outs, bro. There's not a black mother that's not a crash out. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if a black mother be like, I'm not a crash out. Put in the right situation, you crashing out. I promise you.
Okay.
Black dads don't crash out too much. We will if we have to.
I feel like more deadbeat dads crash out more to try to prove a point.
Yeah, I would agree with you that. To try to prove a point, they crash out.
More than a deadbeat dad coming to the school for the first time and go bad hard for everything. Yo, you be talking at school, son? And want to punch us? I'm looking like, bro, this is your only.
You been here all year, nigga.
Yo, what the hell?
This is my first time seeing you since I was 7.
And want to be extra.
Yeah, don't crash out on me.
Try to be a father.
Nah.
Yo, I'm gonna be on your ass every single day.
Nah, you're not.
The next day, no. He might be consistent for like a week. But then something will happen. You'll never see him again.
That's it. Crash out.
So I think with moms, I think the crash is more warranted. But a deadbeat dad who is trying to be a dad, I think it's a bigger crash out.
Who's more of a crash out? A single dad or a single mother? The single mother. A single dad is not a crash out. A single dad would probably like talk to you and da da da. A single father, right? Talk to you, da da da. But I think a single mom is more of a crash out. Bro.
But I don't know any
because
single
men.
All my life.
I know mad single moms, bro, and they are more crash outs than.
But how many single dads do you know?
I know a bunch of single dads.
No. I'm talking about a single dad where like
they have their kids themselves.
I don't know. I probably know one single dad.
Yeah, but is he more of a crash out?
Nah, he's show.
Than the 10.
I haven't seen him yet.
Than the 10 women you know.
He's show.
Just that one guy.
Yeah.
Compared to like 10, 20 women.
Mike is cool. Yeah, shout out to
it's
Mike.
not gonna crash out, bro. My man Syfe. Shout out to my man Syfe. He had his kids forever. Never crashed out. Baby moms crash out. That's what I'm saying, bro. All right. Yo, WrestleMania week is coming.
I could agree with you on that.
Crash outs.
Okay.
All right. We'll get to this next joint. WrestleMania weekend is coming. We usually don't talk wrestling, but we do both have wrestling podcasts. Shout out to the Jobbertears podcast. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to this.
So everybody listening to it, we'll be there. We ready here. It's a Saturday. We'll be here tonight. At Legends Bar on, of course, 420. We're getting our pre-rolls for all the early people.
We smoking right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Right, like right now, we literally got drinks, all that. But that's on them if they want. Y'all come, show up.
Listen, show up, show us love, man. Don't bite.
You gonna have an Easter bunny there, all that.
Yeah, don't bite. We don't bite. We cool. We funny.
So you got an Easter bunny there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I like when people come up to me and say they know me, man. I feel like a rock star sometimes.
Yeah, I do too, man.
People be jealous though.
Explain your coffee. What up, B? I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
One thing I like about it is like, yo, Mrblacc.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
What's crazy is I went from just being King of Stones to just coffee now.
So which one do you prefer?
Like King of Stones was crazy. King of Stones is that's my rap name. That was like a rap name. I just made that up. King of Stones.
King of Stones.
Yeah, I don't know. But I just thought it's hard. It's dope.
But Kofi Weedston is way better.
Kofi Weedston just clicked.
Do people still call you Mr. Weedston?
Yeah, people still.
Wait, do they think that's your real name?
Someone asked. So I was on TikTok the other day. Somebody was like, "Yo, I don't mean to be funny, but I know you have a lot to do with wrestling. Is that your real name or is that like a wrestling name?" I was like, "Oh, well, the whole name is Kofi Weedston. I'm the opposite of Kofi Kingston."
You'll say, "Oh, that's hard."
Yeah. Like, oh shit! Everybody thinks it's dope.
You know
but
what?
What's crazy is I have mad wrestling names. Kofi Weedston.
I like that one.
Leo Puff.
Leo Puff.
Puff Bagwell. You know what I'm saying? Macho Man Randy Cabbage.
Cabbage?
Yeah, you know
okay.
Cabbage.
What cabbage? What?
Cabbage is that green.
Oh shoot, that's old school.
Cabbage.
Just like how you say you say I got
bread. Macho Man Randy Cabbage.
And so you say your bread, you say you got chicken.
Got chicken. I got that cheese now.
Yeah.
All right. I had Puff Hogan, but I had to.
Yeah, fuck Hogan.
Yeah. I had to get rid of that. Damn, I had so many names, bro. Me and good brother, we was Kevin Hash and Pot Hall.
I never heard that one. Kevin Hash and Pot Hall.
The Outsiders.
The Outsiders, that's fire.
The Outsiders.
The
Outsiders.
That's fire, my nigga.
That's what we was. Kevin Hash and Pot Hall.
Pot Hall.
The Outsiders. I was Kevin Hash.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
He's Pot Hall. What else I got? I got Leo Pit Flair. Pit Flair. Piff. I got. Yo, I had mad. Yo.
Pit Flair.
Damn. Swerve. Swerve's name is what is it? Isaiah Swerve Scott. I was Isaiah Swerve Pot.
Okay, that's a little bit.
But I had something different when it came to him too. His name was Isaiah Swerve. I was like, I had something else, like Isaiah Herb. I think it was Isaiah Herb Pot.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Instead of Isaiah Swerve Scott, I was like Isaiah Herb Pot, something like that. I had.
How you came up with these names?
Just being high, thinking of them, bro.
Okay, what's next?
I can't remember any. Just I can't think of any other names.
My favorite was Puff Bagwell.
Yeah, it was Puff Bagwell. Everybody knows Puff Bagwell. Yeah. Buff Bagwell.
Puff Bagwell.
Yeah, you had to actually Puff to it. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be Puff Bagwell.
It won't sound right. Yeah.
You gotta be Puff Bagwell. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be Puff Bagwell.
All right, so
yo, hold on. All right, WrestleMania is coming.
Of course.
WrestleMania weekend. Mm-hmm. A lot of matches. Fuck all that. Mm-hmm. Got a real question though.
Okay.
Who's the sexiest female wrestler you've ever seen? Hands down, this is the one. Like out of every female wrestler you've ever seen, we've done a lot of wrestling, a lot of everywhere in the world we have been, right? Touch there. Whether it's independent, whether it's mainstream, AEW, WWE, TNA, whatever it may be. Who is the number one female? You're like, boom, I'd pay $1 billion for this. Whether you pay it for it or not. You know what I'm saying? This is your choice. This is your number one choice.
The prettiest?
Not even prettiest. Who's your number one? Who's your number one sexiest female wrestler?
In my eyes?
Your eyes. That's it.
Number one is Nia Jax. I think she's beautiful. So.
You know what's crazy is?
What?
Me and you got number one together. Mm-hmm. That is crazy.
Nia Jax is beautiful.
You know what's crazy is? I'm mad me and you got number one together. And I thought I was going to be... No. I thought I was going to be weirded out by saying Nia Jax.
Oh, I don't care.
Because you already know how I feel about the big girls. You know I'm skinny. I love me a big girl.
Me too.
But Nia Jax, I think her face alone is just...
And I feel like a whole personality. I watch interviews. My brother interviewed her. I feel like
she's super cool.
She's super cool. And I think that... Because I'm in the wrestling business. You know, as a wrestler.
Okay, yeah.
So a lot of times, a lot of women... They come a little standoffish, but I can understand why.
Yeah.
You feel me, though, son?
You have so many people who's always doing this and doing that to you, or trying to do something to you, or trying to ask you weird questions. So I do understand that.
Yeah. Definitely understand that when it comes to all of that. But overall, though, I just feel like Nia Jax is the most beautiful woman that I've seen. I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, that type of woman I usually date, big girls, stuff like that. So to me, she's fire.
All right. So you would marry her.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one would you have a threesome with, and then which one would you dump?
Oh, my God. We're not doing this.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's already there. I already asked it. Who you dumping?
You got to give me 3. That's easier.
All right. Who you dumping, marrying, and who you dumping? You got one to marry, you got one to be a girlfriend, and you got one you got to dump.
Okay, who's...
I'm going to go Nia Jax.
Okay.
Selena Vega.
For what?
And you said give you 3 females, right?
Mm-hmm. Selena Vega, okay.
Nia Jax, Selena Vega, Toni Storm.
Oh, that's easy. Nia Jax I'm marrying. Selena Vega I'm going out with, and Toni Storm I'm dumping. I don't like white girls.
God damn this man. Toni Storm, you got to marry.
No, I don't like
See, I'm marrying Toni Storm.
Nah, you alone on that one.
Selena Vega,
no, you don't.
I might have to, like, dump her. And Nia Jax is going to be my girlfriend.
Nah, son, I don't like white women. Like, oh, okay.
She's not white. She's Australian.
That's white.
Is it?
Yes.
She's sexy, though.
I don't like white women.
She's sexy.
I don't like white women.
But sexiness is sexiness.
Listen.
Who's the sexiest white woman you ever seen?
Okay. For your sex, you need that like I find attractive.
Yes. You gotta give me one at least, bro. Like, I know you don't like white women. I know it's not your thing, but what is, like, the one white woman you're like, all right, I would... Cameron Diaz?
No.
Scarlett Johansson.
No, they too skinny anyway.
Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh, yeah, definitely Michelle Pfeiffer. Madonna.
Ew,
Now I'm just naming women I like. Cher.
I
Love her. What's the joint with the big nose?
I don't know. He's white people.
God, I love her too.
Gosh. Now you said white women, black women. I can name you a whole bunch.
No, dude, you gotta name one white woman.
I don't like white women.
It's gotta be one.
No, I don't fight. Okay, listen. If I have to choose a lineup, right?
Lineup.
It could be white women. Okay, let's say a whole bunch of white women, right?
But then you can't like Spanish women then.
What do you mean?
You can't like Spanish women.
They have to be close.
Because Spanish women technically almost white.
There's levels to Spanish.
Ah.
If you are white passing Spanish, no. You gotta have color Spanish. You have to be colored. That's some kind
Like
of color.
Puerto
to
Rican
you.
Spanish.
Yes, or Dominican Spanish.
But they got some white in them.
And those are the one I don't like. Dogs, listen. Why is it issue niggas? Why do black men get so surprised when I tell them I don't like white women?
Because you tripping.
How am I tripping?
You don't understand what you're missing.
What am I missing? Tell me.
Luxury.
What's the luxury?
You find out.
What's the luxury?
Hey, that boy gonna find out. You know
What's
what
the
I mean?
luxury that a black woman hasn't gave me yet?
Problems. Arguments.
Everyone.
Oh, you know what it is? You don't have kids.
Do you have kids? Do you have kids with white women?
That's what it is.
Do you have
He has to have a kid
No,
with
no,
a black
no,
woman.
no, 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 no,
No offense to black women.
No. We're not gonna get into this.
Oh.
It's the one that you pick. All right. So don't put me
Oh,
in
nigga
this.
said so. Pick.
Don't put me in this, dog. All right.
All right. You got it.
You feel me?
All right. We went from sexiest.
Yes.
I don't know how the fuck we got to that.
Yeah.
Because Nia Jax could be my baby mom.
Yeah.
Wait, Jay Cargill or Naomi this week? Let's talk about it.
Oh, Naomi better win.
Because
Naomi better
I
win.
really feel like...
Naomi better win.
All right, so for me, Jay Cargill, Naomi. This is one of the most exciting female matches that I've really invested
Me too.
myself in. I usually don't invest myself in the female shit. You know how I be with
Because
the
like they
female.
be corny.
They be corny, the storylines,
But this one makes sense,
floppy.
yeah.
I hate the Charlotte storyline.
Fact, right.
That shit is so corny, Charlotte and the young
Even the whole
girl.
Bianca situation too.
Yeah.
But
That's just corny.
Yeah, but this one.
But this storyline right here, and it doesn't have no titles to it. I'm going for Naomi.
It has to be Naomi.
I'm going for Naomi.
Yeah.
Only reason is because Naomi's had so... All right, she doesn't have much time left.
Yeah.
Doesn't. She's been in WWE for at least 10. She went to TNA, got her game up, came back. Killed it, came back, right? Boom. You got Jay Cargill, who's a newbie, technically still a newbie. Technically still a rookie right here at WWE. Technically still a rookie. In WWE, she's a rookie. AEW, she did her thing.
Yeah.
But I got to go for Naomi because I would like it to be, hey, I trained you. I showed you this.
Yeah.
I would like Naomi to have this one heel moment. I don't think heels really win.
They don't.
At WrestleMania.
They don't. Mm-mm.
I would like a bad guy to win.
Me too.
I don't know. Has it ever been done?
Very rarely. Don't usually have at WrestleMania like that.
A heel wins.
Yeah, but I want Naomi to me. So what's next? What do you know your question? So what do you want to ask?
Best tag match you ever seen, ever in your life. If Alien came down to Earth right now and you was like, yo, who's your best tag team? Whose match I want to see? What's your best tag team match you putting up?
Ever seen?
Ever seen?
Oh, that's easy. WrestleMania 18, the Triangle TLC match.
I was with
the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian.
All right.
And like had all their run-ins, Rhino, Spike, and Lita.
I still got one for you. See, mine's, it would be the Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks, all in part one, all in one.
That shit was fire.
Or they all out.
That shit was fire.
I gotta go.
That's the best tag team I've ever seen.
Because that's the best. I think them two are the best dynamics. When you have the Young Bucks and, you know what I mean? You have the Usos and the New Day. Young Bucks.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. This one's an iffy question. What? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask that one last.
Okay.
All right, so number one wrestler of all time.
For me, everybody knows Sting.
Sting.
Why is it Sting?
This is a very controversial question
Okay.
because you could arguably say anybody.
Yeah, but reason why that I like talking to I always say this. Who's your personal favorite?
Who's your personal number
Yeah,
one?
because,
that's what I said. You see what I said?
Yeah, your personal favorite. My always gonna be Sting. And I always say that we always know who what statistics say who's the best. Like let's say for basketball, Jordan is there, Jordan's the best.
LeBron, Jordan,
whatever. But we all know these are the people that smithify that if you look up greatest basketball player, they're in the top 10 of greatest basketball player. But I would like to tell people who's your personal favorite that no matter what people say you joy was me is always Sting.
It's fine.
Because I always felt that Sting was one of the last few people in wrestling to this day. Is everybody gonna recognize him no matter what?
Yep. He went against the grain.
Yeah.
I think what made Sting dope for me was like he didn't make that WWE jump. He was always this one mysterious character that you always.
Thing. Yeah, he went to TNA.
So
he was his own thing. Yeah.
I can agree with you. For me, I'm always gonna say Stone Cold.
Really?
Don't get me wrong. Chris Jericho is my favorite wrestler of all time. Mm-hmm. But I think the number one wrestler for me of all time is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah.
I feel like every black person likes Stone Cold. Even like our parents love Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
Stone Cold! Holy! That was he said Stone Cold! But
Stone
what it is
Cold.
he went against the grain also.
He did.
Like, how many times could you, when you wanted to go to work and fuck up your manager, Stone Cold did it for you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, I got two more that we out here, all right? Mm-hmm. Two more, we out here. Two more. All right. These ones are going to be the funny Jones.
Okay, cool.
All right. Boom. Mr. Black, you a wrestler.
Okay.
What's your gimmick? Who's your tag partner? And what's your colors and the music you come out with?
That's easy. Dr. Umar gimmick.
Ah! Fire! I gotta drop a bomb on that.
Yeah, Dr. Umar.
The Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
Come out. Listen here. Preach to him. Talk to him.
We should talk to the men of the match. Mm-hmm. This, that, there, to talk mad shit. And like repeat myself like 3 times someone to get it. And I could do segment that said like every time I lose, it's a white referee. What happened in there? You know the white man's always keeping the black man down. I saw him together with the
I love it.
And I felt how that
just blame it on the white ref.
By the right ref and stuff like that. But that said that the ref is black, the promoter's black. You have to understand. I have ops everywhere.
See, not only are the white man against you, gotta understand, black man.
My own people's against me. You see how the referee smirked at me after the match?
On fire.
It's like, dang, doctor. Yeah.
Yo, that's actually a great one, bro.
Yeah, my funny one would be Dr.
Black.
Dr. Black Umar. Johnson Umar.
Dr. Johnson Umar. How about that?
Yeah, that's the full name. Dr. Black Johnson Umar.
That would be fire. You know me.
What would it be? Spider-Man?
Nah, I mean the most. You ever seen the Dosecki man?
What?
The Dosecki commercial. He's the most interesting man in the world. You ever saw those commercials? He be like, he wants to make monks laugh. No one makes a monk laugh, bro.
Oh, with the old white guy?
Yeah, no, he's a Spanish guy. He be like,
he's Spanish with the beard?
Yeah, he be like, usually I don't.
Salt and pepper, right?
Yeah, he be like, usually I don't drink beer, but when I do, I drink Dosecki.
You sure it's called Dosecki?
It's Dosecki.
Dasani? No, not Dasani.
No, it's Dosecki beer.
This is what I'm hearing. Dosecki beer.
No, Dosecki. It's like an XX beer. I don't know.
No. What are you talking about? About like how that? I'm looking like, you sure it's a cold
bro,
beer?
All right, so if you ever watch his commercials, you ever heard of the Chuck Norris skits? He be like, Chuck Norris wants random. So his commercials are like that.
No, I understand that.
So my character would be like the most interesting man on the world. So anytime I came out, the fucking announcer would have to say all these shits I did. Like he once ran around the world and punched himself in the back of the head, or Like it would just be like mad silly shit that I didn't fucking do, but I would just be interesting. You know what I mean? And then hold up,
Okay.
the whole time I'm wrestling, right? I'm calling out every move, suplex, super kick. Like I'm jumping off the rope, but I'm gonna miss. Like everything would be like that. You know what I mean?
don't think the wrestler gonna like that.
I think it would be hilarious.
But that's how you rule the business, though.
How?
Because
That's hilarious.
Because
It's fucking hilarious, bro.
No.
I'm jumping off the top rope.
Whoa. Not that part. I think they'll probably feel the type of way if you're gonna miss it.
I'm like, I'm about to jump off the top rope, miss. Oh! Like, I don't know. I just think it would be hilarious, bro.
You see me laughing.
Anything to break the wrestler I'm wrestling, that's what I would want to do.
But go ahead next.
All right. It's the last question.
Okay.
You ready for this one? You know, I ask everybody this question when it comes to wrestling. I don't think I've asked you this question years ago, too.
Some nasty shit. Go ahead.
Of course. Of course.
What? Go ahead. I'm listening.
You had to make your own sex tape using one, using a wrestling term. I'm not going to say using one wrestling term. You had to make your own sex tape using a wrestling term. What's the name of it?
December to remember.
Why December?
I don't know. Something reminds with remember. What about you?
I'm probably gonna say Great Balls of Fire.
Hey yo, you got STD? You got STD, nigga?
I'm just gonna say Great Balls of Fire. That's one of my favorite pay-per-views. But I could also say Danger Zone. Deep Down and Dirty.
It's not a pay-per-view.
It sounds like some wrestling term shit.
Yeah.
Sounds like,
That's like a wrestling.
it sounds like some wrestling shit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
That sounds. Yeah. Because who would know that someone will, they use the word Thunderdome?
Oh! Imagine that pay-per-view.
It was a whole era.
No. Imagine that porn.
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
Hey yo,
it's this one shorty. She just giving out Thunderdome.
the Thunderdome, the best head givers in the game. In the Thunderdome.
Thunderdome next week.
Single elimination.
Oh man, you tap out, she wins. Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome.
Nah, we good, man.
Oh man.
You know, make sure y'all check us out.
Wait,
Saturday,
I
Sunday.
got the black.
Oh, we need our black thought.
Just keep it real brief. Have fun this weekend. Be safe. I don't want stay away from the bookings. Stay away from the bookings.
You go on Friday, you get out Monday.
And sometimes you might get out until Wednesday. How bad the weekend is in that bookings.
Yeah, man.
Stay out the bookings. Say no. We want you home this summer. Black men, I want to see all y'all in September. That means that all the black men I know, son, I pray that we survive the summer, and I see y'all for the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, until then, by the time you hear us, it's going to be a Saturday. Check out Legends Bar. As you hear my voice, you see the flyer. We'll be here the next day, 4/20, with the Easter Bunny, giving out free pre-rolls to early arrivals. And don't forget, this Wednesday, Women Crush Wrestling, Women Crush Wednesday, presented by Battle Club Pro. This is going to be my 3rd year in the wrestling business, my anniversary event.
We going Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Women Crush.
Women Crush
First
Wednesday.
off, you know, women always got a crush on your boy. So, you know, I got to be there. Because, you know, Women Crush Wednesday is not just for women.
Yeah.
It's for men.
Who enjoy wrestling.
No, that women have crushes on men.
Oh, all right.
So, you know.
All right. That's it. Close it out.
You know, that's all I'm saying, player.
No. Don't put player on me. Close out, nigga.
I'm just saying, I can't be like, yo, player.
I'll be saying that shit.
I'm saying, by accident?
No, I'll be saying, what? Listen, at work, I be on dick.
Hey, yo, player.
What's up, player?
Yeah. You might not be a player, but, you know.
I go down hard.
Hey,
what up, player?
What up, player?
Yeah, the head move. What up, player?
Hey, yo, player.
Yo, the 90s?
Sometimes you I don't want to say nigga. My boy.
Yeah, my boy. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
My brother.
Hey, yo, my brother.
Yeah, that go
beloved.
hard. Yeah, I don't say beloved. That's kind of
I say beloved. I used to say beloved. Nah, beloved is Harlem.
But why y'all? Okay, let me ask you a question.
Beloved.
No. Beloved, I don't mind that. My heart is kind of like.
I hate it. I hate my heart. That's a little too far.
My heart.
You go too little too far.
My heart.
Don't call me your heart, bro.
Right, I don't know you.
Because the moment I start beating.
Right. Are you gonna start beating?
Yeah, don't call me. I don't like my heart. I had a nigga call me my heart. He was like, yo, good look, my heart. I was like, whoa.
Was he a young dude?
Yeah, he was a young guy.
Yeah, my heart.
He was like 18, 19 or something.
Yeah, my heart.
He was like, yo, good luck, my heart. I was like, whoa, boy.
What he said, whoa, boy, what he said?
He was like, nah, you good. He just looked at me like,
because
you know, they think I'm young.
He do look young, though.
They think I'm young. And
my personal favorite is Twin.
I hate Twin.
Yo.
Don't call me Twin because you might be ugly. Don't call me Twin, God.
Oh, that's it.
Because you might not even look like I like you. Your face might be weird. Nigga be like, yo, it's my twin right there. We cool, but we not that cool to call me your twin, God. I got my kids. They my twins. So if you calling me twin, now you make me think that you look like my kids and you don't. So you terrible looking, bro. Don't call me twin. Don't. Just call me your bro. That's my homie, my mans in them. Don't call
Beloved.
Whatever. Don't call me a twin.
That's
Don't call me
Lux,
hard.
though.
Yeah, beloved is for Loaded Lux. Like that was a cool thing to say when you was in Harlem. Beloved. That's like a peace offer. You, my beloved. Yo, what's up, beloved?
That is true.
You don't say that's my beloved or that's my heart. No. Like, yo, what up, beloved? It's like, what up, my nigga? It's like you know what I'm saying? You see like 10 niggas over here. You don't know none of them. Yo, what's up, beloved? They know now. They know you peaceful. Oh, son, watch battle rap. He know he peaceful.
But then again, I might start saying that because I'll be like, Peace King.
Peace King is the same thing.
Okay.
Beloved, Peace King is the same thing.
Peace King.
Peace King.
Oh.
I said, yo, peace, God. You know me, peace, God.
Yeah. Or like if I see a lot of men, how you doing today, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Or I say, how you doing today, young men?
Yeah, that's the same thing with me. Yo, peace, God. What up, young man? What up, gentlemen? Yo, fellas.
Yeah, fellas.
Fellas, how y'all? You know what I'm saying? It's a different lingo you gotta use nowadays. All right, let's take this out, man. You already know. Man. You already know, man.
True.
It's your boy Kid Stone, kofi. Weedston. I'm in the building with the sexiest ref, the chocolate ref, Mrblacc. And we are
the sped.